Let's take a look at how we can process a kick to sit with a minimal bass line. Here's a minimal synth bass line, minimal bass.wav, that plays between each beat. Even though the bass plays between the kick of our 4/4 kick part, big kick.wav, the kick's tail is so long the sounds overlap slightly. What's more, the kick isn't tuned to the same note as the bass, which makes the overlapping sound worse. First, we need to tune the kick. Setting the kick sampler patch to -2 semitones makes everything sound much better, but things will be improved further if we prevent the sounds from overlapping. To do this, we turn the sampler patch's sustain and decay down. Here we've opted for a sustain level of -inf dB and a decay of 206 milliseconds. Ableton Live Sampler has a decay slope parameter too, which allows us to fine-tune how quickly the kick's volume level drops. A setting of -23% works well in this scenario. Despite curtailing the kick's subby tail in this manner, there's still a lot of low-end energy. To counter this, we use an EQ8 to high-pass the signal at 40 Hz. Naturally, the kick sound uses up a lot of headroom, but we can scrape back a bit without affecting its dynamics too adversely with a little saturation. Add Live Saturator effect and set its drive to 1 dB. Set the mode to Wave Shaper and click the triangle at the top left-hand corner of the effects interface to bring up the Wave Shaper parameters. Set the Wave Shaper's Lin parameter to 80%. This gives us more or less the same perceived volume as the raw signal, but with the bonus it doesn't peak quite so loudly. You'll notice that the left and right sides of the signal peak at different levels. The kick is stereo. To make it mono, we add the utility effect and turn its width down to 0%. We can squeeze a little more headroom out of our mix and tidy things up a bit by compressing the bass line with a sidechain input fed from the kick. This doesn't need to audibly pump, but rather imperceptibly duck the bass's volume when the kick plays. Here we've used a ratio of 4:1 with a threshold of -22 dB and a release time of 20 milliseconds.